yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet, like rain upon my tongue.
Well, this is Hanson Street in the centre of Barnsley. Barnsley's changed quite a lot now. This is the Garrison Sports and Live Music Bar, and there's the Gallery and the Civic. It's all changed in Barnsley, and I've come here to see my old mate Dave Cherry, who's a bit of a filmmaker and a local historian, and what he's done is made a YouTube film that is absolutely going great guns, and here he is. Hello Dave, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good to see you. Tell me about this YouTube film that's gone great guns.
Well, I first made this film, Barnsley, in 1991, 6 years ago, and it's gone ballistics. 19,000 views just on YouTube, and it's also on all pictures of Barnsley, another thousands. But I'm getting it in the neck, Andy. You know, Barnsley's changing. The old demographics is changing, so they want me to update it. So here it is. I've made a very interesting film then and now. That's how I've done it, then and now. So I've got it on a big screen in here, so if you want to come and watch
let's go and watch it.
Right, wonderful.
Dave, we're now inside the Garrison pub looking at this movie. Just remind us why it needed updating.
Well, there's that many changes, Andy, in Barnsley. You know, all this work in the town centre. The market was rebuilt in 1975, and basically it's been a dead loss. It lost its old market feel, and now they're having all this tremendous work doing. We'll see it all on film as it used to be. This film goes back to the 30s, so let's just do it bit by bit, and then we'll see. We've got to assimilate. I'm just setting the film off now. If you can picture the film, this is the southern route into Barnsley.
On the A61?
On the A61 through Birdwell, of course.
And you get shots of Worsborough Reservoir up here?
On the left, yeah, we're just coming down the hill. This is this is a scenic route.
How's this changed, Dave?
That's exactly the same. This is now, of course, and this has never changed. We're just going down the hill, the A61, as you quite correctly say, and as I said, nothing's changed here.
It's remarkable, isn't it? You could look back 100 years and the road and the route would be exactly the same. It's just the street furniture and the quality of the tarmac, isn't it?
Yeah, but would you believe I got a speeding ticket down here the other way? The first one in 40 years. So watch yourselves, everybody. As I said, we're just coming down, and what's this cameraman? 35 in a 30 zone. As I said, that's the lovely idyllic Worsborough Reservoir. Yeah. And this is my backyard. But the film, in a minute, we're going to go to October. This is it, October 1991 on a Sunday.
This is the same road?
This is further up. This is just past the cutting edge. This is, as I said, the A61, still same, 1991 on a Sunday, the day after the clocks went back, and that on the right is the famous Yorkshire traction.
Trackie, as they call it.
The Trackie bus sheds. Yeah, a wonderful shot.
Wasn't that pulled down in 2008?
Something like that, yeah. And here we go, we're just going around the corner on the A61, and that is the same shot today, if you like. Same stone wall on the right, and it's exactly the same, except, of course, for the Trackie sheds, which we'll get to in a minute.
What's remarkable is that the cars are smaller, but more powerful, aren't they?
And more congested. Yeah.
And people seem to take more pride in their houses, don't they? You know, you've got UPVC windows, you've got well-maintained gardens. I guess people didn't have the time in those days.
No. So here we are now, just approaching the Trackie sheds, Andy, on the right, which of course is this housing.
Brand new housing, yeah.
Yeah, there's God knows how many houses. So yeah, what I've done is then and now, if you like, you know. So just in a minute, we come round to the garage here, but we'll go back in time again now in a minute to the Jarrah March, a reenactment of the Jarrah March. This was 50 years, Andy. 1936.
The original Jarrah March, 1936.
And this is 50 years after 86. just after the miners' strike, of course. And this is the Barrow branch.
Yeah, the Barrow Colliery Union banner there. Isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder that's Big Jack Glover there, Alec McFadden, all these lads. You know, after the strike. Yeah.
What was interesting was the original, what looked like the original Jarrow banner.
It was a reenactment, Andy, on it all. Now that's the same scene today, of course. And now we're back to 1991, approaching the Alhambra roundabout in 1991.
Yeah. Coming off the Sheffield Road.
Yeah, on a Sunday. Now, what's interesting here on the left, the Western Relief Road was still under construction. We'll see that later at the other. So round the roundabout we go. Round the roundabout.
Even then the traffic was quite busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but look at this. We filmed this same scene. That's Needham and Brown's foundry on the left. Now this is today. That's that same shot today. Now this is what jumps out. The traffic congestion, of course. What's this bus? Oh, it's coming.
It's even busier, isn't it?
Oh yeah. As I say,
Alhambra Theatre was demolished in about 82.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up to the roundabout now where the Alhambra was. Yeah.
Magnificent building, wasn't it?
Yeah, we would have come to it in a minute. I want to tell you about that. It's a wonderful place. Yeah. Pity.
219 bus on the Barnsley Road, waiting at the Alhambra roundabout.
That's the Donny Mex, I think. It takes 3 hours, Donny Mex. So that's the actual site of the Alhambra. Now we're going to come back to an old cine film of mine now. Here we go, the bus going round.
Just round the Alhambra roundabout.
Yeah. That's it, Andy.
Wow, that's the Alhambra Theatre, isn't it?
My old cine film. What a place that was.
What's the history of that place, Dave?
George Formby. Not many people know this, but he always thanked the place. First time he ever played his ukulele, banjo ukulele, and marvellous. He always thanked it. He bought this thing for £2.10.
When I'm cleaning windows.
George
Formby.
I love him. Yeah, I used to love him. And he first met his wife here, actually, Beryl. Now she was a girl from Castleford, and I read she actually hated Barnsley, but that's Beryl, look.
That's a picture of Beryl and George Formby there. From Wigan, wasn't he, Dave?
Yeah, Wigan, yeah.
Do you sing any of George Formby's songs, Dave?
Auntie Maggie's Remedy, that's the only one I know.
Now there's all kinds of medicine that you can buy, no matter what ailment you've got. But I know a special one you ought to try. You'll find it's the best of the lot. Ha! It's me Auntie Maggie's homemade remedy. It's guaranteed never to fail. That's the stuff that will do the trick. It's sold at every chemist for one and a kick. Now if you've got lumbago, rheumatics or gout, or a pain in your Lee, don't kick up a shindy, you'll never get windy with me Auntie Maggie's remedy. It's me Auntie Maggie's homemade remedy. It's guaranteed never to fail. That's the stuff that will do the trick. It's sold at every chemist for one and a kick. Now if you've got lumbago, rheumatics or gout, or a pain in your Lee, don't kick up a shindy, you'll never get windy with me Auntie Maggie's remedy. It's sold at every chemist for one and a kick. Now if you've got lumbago, rheumatics or gout, or a pain in your Lee, don't kick up a shindy, you'll never get windy with me Auntie Maggie's remedy. Now me doctor said, Cherry, you're putting on weight. I only went in with me knee. He said, it's quite chronic, and give me a tonic on me Auntie Maggie's remedy. Me Auntie Maggie's remedy. It's good for clearing windows. Me Auntie Maggie's remedy. That's your lot.
So this, Andy, is today where the Alhambra was. Exactly where the Alhambra was.
Yeah. Still a very busy roundabout, isn't it?
Oh, yes, yes. It's nearly as bad as Stairfoot. Nearly as bad. So, yeah, now this, Andy, again, 1982. Now this is fascinating. This is the actual Alhambra being demolished, being pulled down, if you like. Marvellous place, opened in 1915. Oh, a massive 2,362 in the stalls, and it was a theatre until 25, and then it turned into a cinema like every other place. But what a place, Andy! You'll see.
This was the start of Barnsley Town Centre's regeneration, really. Wasn't
it? But what a wonderful, wonderful place. That's a thing called the Atlas. Yeah. On the floor, it was on the left-hand side of the building, and
these ornate mouldings that used to get on theatre.
Oh, marvellous! And there's a bit of
carvings, in fact, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy about this, which we'll talk about in a minute. But that's the Alhambra halfway down, being pulled down. Wesley Street, that down the side, the old Tracky Club. Everybody knows that place. That's a Tracky Club there, look.
Yeah. Were any of the old pictures of the Alhambra inside the Alhambra survived?
I don't know, Andy, but what's the controversy in Barnsley? I'm just going to show you this Atlas figure. Everybody asks, where did it go to?
All the old fixtures and fittings.
Well, I don't know, but this Atlas figure, you on the floor of my old city film here, it's on the floor in bits.
Atlas or Ajax?
Well, we call it Atlas. Yeah, but it's like a colossus giant figure what held the building up, if you like.
A piece of ornate carved stonework, wasn't it?
Yes, wonderful. Now, that's a paper clipping I got from the Barnsley Chronicle, and they reckon this businessman from Wakefield bought it, but I don't know. Howard Oldfield, the lad who used to have the pie stall in the centre, but I can't see it. It's in bits on this film.
It's been smashed up. It's no doubt lying in somebody's garden as a decoration.
Yeah. We're back to this Jeddah Crusade, same, that's in 1986, of course, as it's coming up Sheffield Road, and that's Royce Pillsbury, my old mate, one of NUM leaders. It's a good job we won, Andy.
There's the banner again.
It's a good job we won. Right, so, that's Pete Clarney, Dave McDevitt.
I know Pete Clarney very well.
Yeah, he's a social historian, Geordie. Yeah, and that's same
shot today.
Same view today. Look, Manx Arms. That's for the away supporters, by the way.
Yeah.
All you D-Dars. Shouldn't say that. Right, round the roundabout again, Andy, 1991.
Number of times I've been round this roundabout. I worked at Granthorpe all those years. Coming to Barnsley, round that roundabout.
Yeah. That's going down the Slitway, look, into the town centre. Yeah. That's today, same shop, very little change.
Bingo.
Bingo at the back, yeah. And on the left, a fascinating building called Ceag, Andy, which we'll talk about in a minute when it comes to it. Very famous place, but let's just go round the round. This is today, of course.
Yeah. And all this market area has been regenerated now, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's a new bridge across to the bus station, isn't there, on this railway
Well, that's why I'm doing this, and that's one of the reasons, because it's changing that fast,
Barnsley College there in the background.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Used to be the old regeneration buildings in the centre of town.
Yeah, as I say, it was built in 75. Now, that's a Ceag building, Andy. A wonderful building. Now, I got this wrong. It was built originally for the miners' lamps.
Yes.
And there's a few...
Industrial lamps, basically.
Yeah. And what I didn't know, that they made lamps for everything. In a minute, you'll see me talking to a girl who actually worked there till it closed. Now, but what we've got first is this wonderful 1931 cine film. And I was surprised how big it was. This is it, 1931. I don't know this guy, but he's showing off some...
He's well kitted out in that three-piece suit, isn't he?
Yeah. massive plate.
So Ceag supplied miners' lamps and industrial lighting to the world, did it?
Well, I was surprised. You'll hear this girl talking in a minute, Hilda, who I interviewed, and you know they made a lot of things. You know, like car aerials. You know, these retractable electric car aerials. As I say, I was astonished. 400 or 500 worked there, look. This is 1931, of course.
Did you know that the basement of that was used for many years as a centre against unemployment?
I know it was.
Richard Vivian was a manager there, and my first week in Barnsley in '87, I spent there.
After the strike, like, after, as a man in industry, we're running down this job creation, and
These are all examples of the wonderful lamps, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're collector's items now, these, aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah.
All the women hard at work, and the bulbs there.
Yeah.
That's funny when all the bulbs come on. Isn't it?
Lamps, yeah. It was a massive concern, Andy, you know.
Smiling though, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
30s hairstyle and...
It's still going to tell me, this Ceag, like, not, of course, not on that scale.
Yeah.
But it will loud,
monotonous, repetitive work, but they looked happy doing it, didn't they?
Oh, yes. So, yeah.
Amazing part of Barnsley's history. There should be a separate film, a separate book about the people that worked at Ceag.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll see me in a minute. I interviewed Hilda, a girl who worked there until the end. So, I've come to see Hilda. Nice to see you, Hilda. Hilda Room, who worked at Ceag. You worked at Ceag, love, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
I'm just going to set film off now about Ceag, and we'll just talk through it, love. So, we've just seen 1931 film, well before our time, in black and white, monochrome, as posh people say. But this is Ceag in 70s. So, just while it's rolling through, Hilda, I always thought they only made miners' lamps.
No.
These are railway lamps, of course, coming up, these railway lamps. So what else did they make then, love?
Well, when I started in 1961, they'd progressed to making aircraft components.
Aircraft?
Right, and car aerials.
What, electric aerials like?
Yeah.
All right,
And,
so it's modern, yeah.
Oh, and car headlights.
So this film, love, is just before it shut. So roughly, how many worked there then, love, at Ceag?
500.
500?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, we're just looking at these shots. I mean, you, obviously that's somebody's workbench. I mean, look at that belt, that belt, the one all corner, it wasn't health and safety.
No, they didn't bother about that then.
No, so you've no idea.
These were in bulb shop.
That is
bulb shop up top.
Bulb shop.
Bulb
shop.
Not bulb. You know, light bulbs.
Oh, bulb shop. I do apologise.
Yeah.
My ears. Yeah. So they would have made all different types of lamps, wouldn't they?
Oh, of course.
All different voltages.
Yeah.
And you know, wattage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I always thought it's an outside shot. I never knew that they didn't only do miners' lamps.
Yeah. Well, bulb shop. It took over at top floor.
Right.
Bulb shop were all top floor, and then middle shop, machine shop.
Yeah.
Where we did that with Little Roy. Yeah.
Little Roy. So what were you there?
They were on drills.
Were you supervisor?
Yeah, it was a charge hand.
Charge hand.
Yeah.
Did they work shifts there, Hilda?
No.
Just like a regular shift.
Yeah. Alarm. No, not alarm. What they call it now. Siren went for us to start at 7:30 in the morning.
Did he? A siren?
Yeah. What did they call it now?
Like a buzzer?
Yeah, Ceag buzzer.
Well, I lived at Arbrills. I was 100 yards from you.
Yeah.
And
then we finished at 4:30.
Yeah.
And plating shop were down yard, and I used to work on drills when I first started there, and I don't know if you're interested.
Yeah.
There were, she seemed old when I was 16, a lady that worked on there, and her name was Mildred, and she used to sell woodbines for 2p, twopence a piece.
6 woodbines?
Yeah, everybody used to and she used to wear bright red lipstick.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. I mean, tell it's a big concern, isn't it? You know,
it were a big concern, and then for them 40 odd hours a week, I used to take home about £2.9 and 11. My mum used to give me 10 shilling spending money.
Yeah. Phil's finished. But so, right. Anyway, thanks a lot, Hilda. That's absolutely top drawer. Thank you very much, love. Wonderful.
We're back in the town centre, Dave. Where are we now?
1991, the railway Jumble Lane crossing. A lovely Victorian signal box was being pulled down. But this, as I said, 1991, when cars could go up Kendry Street. That's Kendry Street.
People still lament not being able to do that, don't they?
Well, yeah. Now, this is the place you're on about, Andy. This is the 1975 market thing.
Yeah. So I remember the tech building on the right, which to do with Barnsley's regeneration. All the European money that came into Barnsley was sorted by that team in there.
Yeah.
Chronicle officers there, look.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So that is today, that's the same shot today, going across the crossings, but of course you cannot.
It's barriered off, isn't it? Yeah, the new bus station on the right there.
Yeah, that's it, look.
It's amazing how it's changed, isn't it? Even in such a short time.
And this, Andy, you'll see all the works, what's
the Barnsley Market and the glass works.
Yeah, it's they'll call it the cow shed on the left of the market. I don't know.
That's temporary, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. And of course we had to walk up here, we can't... There's
going to be a new library, isn't there?
The crane there now.
They're going to call it the lamp box, aren't they? Or the light box.
What's fascinating, Andy, here we are in 2018. In about 100 years, they might be saying, look at this! Us! It's unbelievable how the things change, isn't it? You know. I mean, when I was a young lad, all this was a busy market, open air market, marvellous.
Same structure of the road, though, and the kind of layout will be the same, won't it?
Yeah.
It's been tremendously successful, this temporary market. It's a shame that it's actually going to go when the market hall building is restored.
It's very clean, it's wonderful, yeah. So as I say, we had to walk up here. This is
all the workers with their high-vis vests and their hard hats, hard at work. Millions have been spent on the regeneration of Barnsley Town Centre.
Yeah. That's the old Benjamin Adams shop opposite there, and they sell watches and... Yeah.
Somebody come up with the idea of a Tuscany style wall, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they were
halo in the sky.
I think they'd had a few beers, Dave, didn't you?
1991 Sunday again. We're going on Eldon Street.
Yeah.
This is Eldon Street, named after Lord Eldon. I bet you didn't know this, Andy. The streets in Barnsley are named after ex-prime ministers. Yeah. And I've got a wonderful tale for you in a minute. But
McDonald's there on the left.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Into Peel. What is Peel Square now?
Yeah, I used to know him. I used to know McDonald when he had a farm. But that's a different... Here we are. This is today, of course, on Eldon Street.
Yeah.
And...
McDonald's has gone.
McDonald's has gone, it's Halifax.
Peel Square with a new outdoor market and the pedestrianised areas.
Yeah, now that's 1970, that. Wow. That's the same shot on the other side.
I was still at school, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, 1970.
Old buses, look.
Yeah.
Do we see the policeman with the white helmet?
Yeah. Bill, the other side, Bill, my old mate, Bill Harbour. Everybody knew him. Yeah. Like I say...
The old Ford Zephyr.
Yeah. Now that's 1955, that. That's an even earlier shot, Market Hill.
Fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. I never knew the market went all the way up the hill like that.
Yeah, 7 or 8 parts.
It's a brilliant shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's so busy.
Yeah, this is today, of course.
Yeah.
What's so funny, I must tell you this tale, because we've got to walk now through Peel Square, because it's pedestrianised.
Right up to Alhambra, isn't it?
Alhambra's that way, but this is what's so, as I just said, Andy, all the streets are named after ex-prime ministers. There's Lord Eldon, Wellington Street, Peel Street, that's named after Robert Peel. That's the bloke who invented the bobbies, you know, Robert Bobby. Well, I must tell you this, most wonderful story. In the war, this Bobby was walking down Castlereagh Street and he fell over a dead donkey. The dead donkey, middle of the road, fell over it. And he went back to Nick making his report. As I was approaching down Castlereagh, Sarge, he says, how do you spell Castlereagh? He says, I don't know. So I done him, went and moved donkey into Pitt Street. and then he spelled Pitt Street wrong. He spelled Pitt Street wrong, he only put one T in it. But that's wonderful. Yeah. And by the way, I was checking on this Castlereagh fella. He was wrong in 1815, all that Peter Lee thing, all massacre.
This is a magnificent building, isn't it?
That was the old Chronicle printing offices, years gone by, yeah. This is Peel Square, of course.
Public toilets, which are closed now.
They're closed, yeah, and that's the...
They had a lot of antisocial behaviour and a lot of drug paraphernalia, haven't they? They've had to deal with that, haven't they?
Ah, no, yeah. Back to 1991, going on Peel Street.
Up towards the job centre.
Yeah. I don't think job centre were there. Well, they're right here, look. 1991, and you'll see all the roadworks here, Andy. What's so intriguing? They were making this Western Relief Road on the left. You'll see all the steamrollers and that. There's a sign coming up what tells you.
Down end of Dodworth Road there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And no change, Andy. Old potholes. Look at. So that's a sign for the Western
Relief Road.
Western Relief Road. Yeah, this is Town End.
Metropolitan Borough Council.
Yeah, Town End, of course. That's the same shot today on Peel Street.
Little it's changed, isn't it?
Yeah. This far end is changed. All these glass and tin, you know. This
new retail outlets on the left. This is job centre on the right, haven't you?
Yeah. This is Super Save and Lidl's on the left here. Yeah, but it's still the same setup. Lidl's coming up. Look. Now, what's intriguing to the last shot? Look at the traffic here. This is
much busier on that roundabout now.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the main drag from the M1 into Barnsley, isn't it?
Of course, up Dodworth Road. We're on the A6 to 8. This is the A6 to 8. As I said, we're going to the roundabout at the Town End. And what's interesting, on the left, you'll see it in a minute, on the old film, the Race Street Bath, still there. This is 1991.
Public swimming baths.
Yeah.
Remember it, Dave?
Oh, wonderfully. That's it, the yellow wall. Boarded up.
But it's still there.
It's still open. And on
the listed building.
I don't know.
Ought to be, didn't it?
At top of the hill here, St George's Church, which is long gone. Yeah. We see all the steamrollers here. That's making the road for the west way.
What are your memories of the baths, Dave?
Chlorine in my eyes. I used to go there, chlorine. Yeah, everybody's eyes used to smart. You have these baskets, steel baskets. Yeah, this is modern day Town End. Yeah. And we're going up Race Common Road now. Thing to watch out for here is there's two schools at the top of here. Race Common Road and Lonker Central.
People will remember those. Primary schools.
Potholes.
Yeah, there's a cyclist there. That's me, that. There are potholes so big you could plant daisies in them.
How old were you in 1991 then? So this is, there's a lot changed here. Two pubs here, Shaw and Lonker. Yeah. But the change is round the corner here.
Lonker Central.
Lonker Central and Race Common Road were the first school. We're just going up to it. As I say,
so many people have memories of these primary schools.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at cars in 1991.
Yeah. My first car was a Beetle. 400 quid. My mother lent me money for it. Dropped down in Wales.
Did it? So this is Race Common Road School first, and Lonker on the other side. Yeah.
These old school buildings, they were so well made, weren't they? Yeah. I hate to see them knocked down, don't you?
Yeah. Grove Street and Penistone Grammar, wonderful stone.
We nearly got tagged by a Ford Escort then.
I know.
Ford Escort, Mini Metro, look. I love the...
You're the wife
you can tell, can't you, these old cars.
Yeah. We're going up to Kingston here, Andy. This is Race Common Road, Kingston. Yeah. And we should be going to the modern day view. I don't know why I took this film, but it's a remarkable social history, isn't it?
There's some fantastic allotments at the top of here, aren't they? On the on the left-hand side.
Yes.
And you have a community of growers that hold cooking nights between each other. I did a BBC piece on them growing exotic fruit and vegetables and kiwis and things like that.
I know a lot of lads there. Yeah. I know a lot on them. Yeah, their own community. Yeah. As I said, this is modern day Race Common Road.
Traffic just as busy.
Yeah.
Road looks a bit better.
Watch your speed, Dave. The camera coming. No.
Showing there.
Showing in Lonker, Tilt 7, and there's two schools, Andy, have gone. Look, and you'll see houses. We're just pulling up to it.
brand new housing where the school was.
Yeah. Or there's some like pillars there, look, the pillars.
Yeah, the school gates, yeah.
Yeah. And on the other side, the Lunker coming up is, again, coming up. New houses. There, look, they've got the sign up.
Yeah.
And we're going up to Kingston, and this is where the film finishes. So, that's your lot, Andy. I can't thank you enough.
What an absolutely fantastic film. Then and now, Barnsley. It's fascinating, and people will be amazed to see. They might even see themselves in this day.
As I say, in 100 years' time, they went, who are these? Who are they?
A remarkable piece of social history. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Never stop to think what life was all about, and every conversation that I can recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. And I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with elegance and pride, every flame I lit so quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away.